I've been saying that Arthur's biggest flaw is not being able to use another Arthur. Because listen, Arthur is the only other character that's a back unit. So this is the team that's gonna save Arthur for another 2 days because I mean I hope they return this PvP rule. I think that the way they brought it, you know, where it's not just you can use whatever character, you can't use Holy Relics, and there's the up to 2 dodges. I think is really good. If they could bring this PvP rule back and make it like a separate event, kind of like chaos mode, and people would really like it. I think that this week is really fun. The PvP meta of this week is kind of diverse in a way, but it still has like the main core good units. So it's not like, oh, you know, I've been investing on these characters because I thought they were the better characters, but now everything's upside down. That's just not how it is. I mean, right now a lot of the characters that we haven't seen in a while are meta, sure, like Escanors and stuff, but for the most part, it's just the good units that we've been using for the past few months, really. So, it's cool. I like this PvP game mode. And for a character like Arthur, Arthur was already starting to get hate, right? Everyone's like, this guy isn't looking the best, you know? Like, we're getting these new characters that seem to be a step above him for no reason, like he just came out, and he's already getting surpassed. But, you know, with more options on his side, he does look quite a bit better. We got the one ultimate. The one ultimate, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Ooh, no, he has a dodge on Escanor. Oh, I have to kill him now. Wait. Nah. How many is it? Is it 3? It's 3, right? Ah. I forgot how many it is for the seal. I was gonna go for AoEs here. It was 3. Ugh. I could have guaranteed a kill on Arthur. Ah, damn it. I don't know why I was so uncertain about that. Yeah, three roses and you can actually seal AoEs. But it's whatever. I mean, his Arthur is not only AoE sealed as well, because of Yuri, but he's also damage lowered on AoEs. Which doesn't matter because they sealed the AoEs, but whatever. But whatever. He can't use the best attack, which is the AoE. Yeah, that's not doing anything. The thing is, right now there's not that many bonds. It would be great to use Green Arthur if bonds were like a thing, you know? It is funny because like the best teams really are the teams you'd think would be good. Alright, the Meliodases and the since I got a card to combine, I can actually just go with this. And the, you know, the Galda plus the 2 Meliodases and the Arthur for the extra HP and stuff. Oh, he has dodge food. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't need to do that damage to Meliodas. I thought it would be nice. I just thought it would be very nice. No extra AoE for Arthur is a little unfortunate because damn, if I had done the opposite, like the single target for Bond first and then the AoE from Yuri, I would have removed everyone's dodge. But, you know, didn't know that was going to be the case. I can... And I think I should do this. Do the AoE from Yuri first. That'll remove everyone's dodge. Then I can AoE and actually do damage. That might kill Purgatory Nelly. Ah, no. Maybe not, but... I think it's a good attempt. It does seal DK's AoE, but that doesn't matter because it's gonna cleanse. It almost killed. Almost killed. I was gonna say, like, if everyone was using Bond, which people aren't, it's just, in this rule, it really benefits to use 2 of one character, right? And there's not a second good bond. Purgatory bond just isn't good enough. I made the video using the true bonds, and it's pretty neat, but it's just, realistically speaking, it's just not good enough, right? Compared to these other characters that people can run instead. Like True Zeldris, True Meliodas, I mean, is way better than Purgatory bond. Using True Ascanors is better than using True bonds. So, because people aren't using bond, I can't use the Green Arthur passive, you know, regular Excalibur Arthur passive of just getting more crit defense based on the debuffs that you have. If you also could do that on top of Yuri, this team would be even tankier. Kind of crazy to think about. If bonds were popular, this team would be invincible. Well, I was wrong. But yeah, like this guy has true Arthurs and then this bond, but he's not getting true dodges. So like, it's the thing. You really want to have the true dodges. It is very, very important. I think. Like, I'm not having I'm not getting true dodges right now because, oh my god, dodge food. No, it's not dodge food. Okay. I didn't see the dodge leaving, so I thought, okay, well, whatever. I'm not getting true dodges because I'm, you know, using this setup like just playing Arthur normally like you would, but then I put Arthur in the back, right? Which, the one problem with that definitely is the CC. Like, if I had LR Liz in the back, I would be having less HP, but way more CC, right? So, you know, we can argue it's still not the best. But the thing is, I still think that the Green Arthur in the back is so good. Because, like, right here, can I check my crit defense real quick? I have 204 crit defense. Like, if they crit me, which I also don't, I have also pretty good resistance, but like the defensive abilities from Arthur and just having a character that's actually like a back unit. Like LR Liz isn't meant to be a back unit. She just so happens to be because her relic gives HP, right? And I mean, I guess you can count that. I don't. That's not where she was meant to be. She just ends up being because no one else is better for these like teams that just don't have back units, because the game can't really release back units since they don't sell as much and they don't release as many characters anyways, because their release is very tight. It's like one character every 2 weeks, so releasing back units is very hard for them. That's what happens, right? This is what happens. The double Escanor. No! Yeah, double Escanor is really good CC. That also is a reason why the double Ascanor team is better than double bond. It's just, I mean, I'm not using double bond right now, but yeah, it's just so much more CC. There's no winning. Like, if you go second with Arthur against another Arthur, it's so hard to come back. But let's see. Maybe. Let's see. I am spreading roses, which is good. Like, a lot of these teams this week aren't using, you know, Yuri and stuff, so me using Yuri definitely, I think, changes things a little. All right, let me do 2 roses on Arthur. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I do have hope. Perhaps. Maybe hope is a strong word. I do have best wishes that we don't just get obliterated right here, so. Oh, he's quick. Yeah, he kills Yuri. Can he kill Arthur though? He doesn't kill Arthur. He kills Bond. They still have true dodge. So I'm gonna do this, and then I can level 3 on Arthur. That should be a kill. Like, even with the HP I lost, that should still be a kill. Maybe not. Yeah, coming back, going second with Arthur is tough. Yeah, especially when they have true dodges. That makes it even harder to come back, I think. Oh, I wish I could double AoE with Yuri here, but I want to get the Arthur passive. When they have true dodges, it made it so like I couldn't debuff with Arthur's AoE. Like, ideally I would have done that so that his Arthur AoE wouldn't do as much damage. But, you know, we couldn't do it. I probably would have still lost if I was able to debuff. That minus 30% damage is big, but in any case, you know, it is what it is. That won't change it, right? Like, this is, I think, most people's biggest flaw with Arthur is like, you have to go first. Or, you know, you're not getting the passive, especially when it was Arthur versus Arthur all the time. And the one that went first won, right? Let's do this first and then we do this. Get that, get those dodges out. Yeah, with the dodge system, going second with a team like this becomes even worse. I don't think that's true for every team though. I think it's just a main issue with Arthur. It is already an issue going second with Arthur, right? It just exacerbates the issue, pretty much. Okay, we got a Yuri ult. Plus winning screen. That would be epic. I don't even remember what her winning screen looks like. If I do this, I should get her winning screen. I think she should have one-shot Arthur, right? I mean, her ult is really bad. Her ult is really bad though. Like, it's not great. Oh, that's what it is. Interesting. Is he using double Askener, but the other Askener is in the back? I mean, I don't see why anyone would do this. I guess they want to have the red Arthur in the front for the extra damage. In a way, sure. But again, I don't think that that's... If I ever connect to this match, I don't think that that's the way to go. And pretty much everyone playing agrees. Like, LR Askenor passive is just so good. Why would you pass on it? Alright, finally connected. Let's get my Arthur passive going. And let me make sure to do an attack on his Arthur so that we remove his dodge. I do actually kind of like how they made the dodge. Like, it's individual. Unlike how the dodge food works, where if you use a single target, it does remove everyone's dodge. These dodges are individual, which I'm not gonna lie, I think it's an interesting way of doing it. It's just different, right? They could have just done regular dodge, and I think no one would care, right? But it's cool. Waiting for the one ultimate, just like last time. Someone I faced using the one ultimate did. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. You're already going for the Arthur passive. Might as well double down and get the ultimate, right? Especially if you're going second and you're kind of desperate at this at that point. The one thing about only have one dodge that's also really bad, by the way, is that right here, right? Yeah, what I should do is this. We'll remove his dodge and then double attack. If I had a Yuri AoE, that would have been really nice, but... Because I think this kills Askener, like... No issue. I only get one attack related stab buff, which for Arthur you might think is not that big of a deal, but he does scale with attack. Like, it's mostly, you know, thought of HP when you think of Excalibur Arthur, but he does actually scale with attack, not HP. He just gains actual damage based on HP. So both stats are important, it's just HP is more important, for sure. But I mean, with any HP scaling character, you will get a lot of good use out of crits and pierce damage and stuff like that. It's crazy. I remember it must have been when Purgatory Bond came out. People were super against the notion that attack related like stats helped with... This guy has Mon Speed Commandment. I paid attention this time. I'll just do this. That the attack related stats helped with characters that HP scaled, like Purgatory Bond. It must have been when Purgatory Bond came out, because, you know, that was the one time where did it happen. And, you know, people had to, like, go and test to make sure, right? Pierce is big. I think for a character like Gelda, you really get so much out of the Pierce. You can see a difference. Damn. Because I couldn't attack because the Mon Speed Commandment, taking away these dodges is... Dude, he has dodge food too. Like, and the King Shield, my god. Oh, no, he didn't have dodge food. Why did I think that the text was for dodge food? It just looks similar. I didn't want to debuff with Arthur because I was like, oh, I don't want to give melee passive. As if Bond's debuff wasn't gonna do the trick. Yeah, this is so unfortunate. Like, this team that he's using is so anti-Arthur, it's crazy. Yeah, like I mean, he got super lucky as well with cards, but the freaking... The double dodge really messes you up when you don't have double dodge. That's the one thing. So yeah, I'll say, you know, running the Arthur team like this is really cool because, you know, we've never been able to run Arthur with proper human team realistically. Like, Arthur's whole run has been with stitched together team, right? Like, LR Liz is not a real team. But even though I think it's cool, for the PvP rule, it does kind of suck to run like this because, I mean, you're not getting the true dodges, which is so big. Not having the true dodges is such a disadvantage. I mean, especially with the lower HP, the risk of going second also doesn't help. But it's cool that I at least got to experience it, right? This is why I really hope they bring back this PvP rule more often, not just, oh, once a year for April Fools, right? Like, this is something that they can keep bringing back and people will play. Is there is a top 100, right? I think there is a gem reward for this, but even with no gem reward, just for fun, it would be cool. They don't have to make every top 100 gem reward, by the way. They if only they would revamp the PvP shop, they could actually use coins as a reward, but the PvP shop sucks, so. Anyways.